Hello, everyone, and welcome to Reflections on Life. It's the first time you've heard that term because it's the first time I've used it. But that's really what this podcast, if you will, what these videos are all about. It's about the several hundred reflections that God has given me over the years to share with you. Reflections about life, a thought about that, and a biblical truth. And so last week, the reflection was, pretending what's true doesn't make it false. I thought we would reverse that today and say, pretending what's false doesn't make it true. And so it's all about the twins. I thought about the twins, Esau and Jacob. They were Isaac and Rebekah's twins. Esau was born a few moments before Jacob, considered the firstborn. And from the very beginning, Jacob is scheming and trying to trick his twin brother Esau. The first way he did it was through getting his birthright. Esau shows up from the fields, tired, hungry, starving Marvin, asks Jacob for some food, and Jacob says, I'll feed you if you're willing to give me your birthright. Esau, not really realizing how important his birthright was, says, you can have my birthright, because if I don't get something to eat, it's not going to do me any good anyway, because I'm starving. So Jacob gives him the food, and in exchange for Esau's birthright. Then years later, another scheme shows up. Jacob has this elaborate scheme that's masterminded by their mother, Rebekah, now to rob Esau of his blessing as the firstborn. So Isaac had sent Esau out to get him some food, get him some good old meat. And Rebekah had heard the plan. So she called Jacob in and said, here's the plan. I want you to go and put on some of Esau's clothes. And Jacob said, yeah, but he's hairy and I'm smooth skinned. She said, don't worry about that. I'm going to put some goat skin on you. And so he won't know. And Rebekah went and made a wonderful meal for her husband, Isaac, because she knew exactly what he liked. And Jacob came back with the food. Isaac said, wow, that was quick. He said, yeah, I got you, Dad. He ate it. He laid hands and blessed Jacob. And moments after he did that, Esau came back with the meal. And Isaac said, wait a minute, who are you? He said, I'm your son, Esau. He said, oh, I thought you were Esau, but now I realize it was Jacob. He came and he got your blessing. Now Esau is just fuming. First his birthright, now his blessing. And he vowed in his heart right then that when his dad died, who was dying already, almost blind, when he died, he was going to kill Jacob. Rebekah got word, told Jacob that he's going to have to go on a run. And for the next 20 years, that's what he did. It reminds me of my life. I went on a run for 20 plus years, using and abusing drugs, playing games, being a deceiver and a trickster, always looking for the easier, softer way, the shortcut, not realizing that in the long run, it was the long way, not the short way. So what about you? Have you been a trickster, a deceiver? Is there someone or some people in your life that you just haven't been truthful with, that you need to come clean, that you need to make some amends, that you need to ask for forgiveness? Well, now is the time. Thank God in Jacob's progressive sanctification process, he matured and realized that he needed to be reconciled back with his brother. And during that same time, Esau also grew up and matured and his heart was softened and he was ready to forgive his brother. And that's what happened. And they came together and they experienced relationship reconciliation. What about you? There's no better time than now. I want to challenge you to take a look at your life and your relationships and see who you need to be reconciled to. Maybe it's God first. For me, it was God, and then myself, and then others. And it happened as a result of my relationship with Jesus Christ and being engaged in the recovery process. And it's changed my life forever. Are you going to operate in this place of reality or unreality, of falsehood or truth, of insanity or sanity today? And I'm looking to hear back from you to tell me the story. Until next time, be blessed.